Hey there, it's MJ, and today we're going to have a spelling bee. Yes. And if you win the spelling bee, you have to do the posture and this routine 3 times. Yes, not 1 time, not 2, but 3. So the posture is Tranga Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. Again. Tranga Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. Woo! It may not happen. You might be like, my Tranga is out, okay? My Mukha, my face is not here. And my Eka, Pada, my 1 foot, is not happy with you. Also, we're gonna do Crotchasana, which is also known as the Heron pose. Funny enough, it looks like a heron's neck when it's fully extended. You might be like, this is not happening. If it's not happening, let me show you a trick real quick. It's a strap, so we can use that too. And if you misbehave, we can use that as well. If you win the spelling bee, you know, the bingo spelling bee, whatever it may be, then, you know, you get a strap. No, you really don't, sorry. We don't fund things that way. All right, so take a deep inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, get your breath going. Inhale, stacking your joints, stacking your bones. Exhale, stacking your brain. Inhale, tongue at the roof of the mouth. Exhale. Standing tall. Inhale. This time, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. This time as you exhale, step back right and left, come onto all fours. Spread the fingertips out very wide. Start to draw the space inward. Roll the arms around. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Pinch the elbows in very close to the side body. Lay all the way down onto the earth. Take a deep breath in as you inhale. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and lift the heart. And as you lift the heart, just take this baby cobra. And in your baby cobra, start to pay attention to what the lower body's doing as well. And really use your legs to help lift your spine. Exhale, lower the heart. Inhale, tuck the toes under. Come onto all fours. Turn your fingertips slightly inward and then push away from the ground. Extend the hips very high. Take 5 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pull the weight forward, exhale, knees down, cross your ankles and roll through. So this first one, Tranga Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana, what you're gonna do is grab the blanket just in case you need it. I don't know, because I can't jump through the TV, even though some of you probably wish I could. It would not go over well. I'm kind of a crazy lady. All right, so if we need this, what I'm meaning is if we need it, we don't know. We take the left leg out first. You're gonna take the right leg into the side body. Now, before this, if you're really like have no movement in your hips and your knee and they're just stone cold, I recommend that you practice this pose here, Janu Sirsasana, a couple of times, and then working through practicing this. I mean, a couple of times could be a couple of months, it could be a couple of weeks, it could be longer than that. Depends on how cacked up your body is. And in this pose here, you can do before and just work on opening up the hip flexors, because it might be impossible for you to take Tranga Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana, which is bending the knee and pulling the foot alongside. And then you're gonna move the fleshy part of the leg, so from the calf to the outside lines around, and then cup the foot into the side body. Now, this is here, especially if this is very uncomfortable, so we can put this underneath us. And this will give us a little bit of lift, so there's more alignment. If you don't need it, just move it out of the way. It's just an option. We wanna make sure that we're inwardly rotating adduction in the inner thighs. Take a deep inhale. You may need a strap, I don't know. Lift your arms up. As you exhale, you're gonna pull forward. So if you pull forward and you grab hold of a strap, you can act like you're on the mains of a boat and inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, pull the heart forward. If you don't need the strap from there, you come down. Now start to notice, I mean, it's great, I'm in the pose, but how for myself, my left side really wants to move over to my right side. So I'm gonna scoot it back over to the midline. You wanna make sure that the knee heads, femur heads are lining up. And the sad thing is sometimes when you practice yoga, it might be like, oh, there's all this change that happens, and then all of a sudden the change that happens is so minute and so small, so you give up and you stop practicing. It's just like anything that we practice in life. Once it gets easy and we think we know everything, we stop exploring. And that's the reason why yoga helps us align ourselves back to find that simple things are good things. A lot of us are impatient and just want big things to happen. So if you don't get this far, it's not a big deal. Exhale, release out. You'd rather do it correctly. Release that out. And traditionally, I know you might not want to do it, but we're doing it. You're going to cross your ankles, suck in your tummy, push your hands into the ground, step it back. Hold the high plank position. Make sure you can feel your pectoral muscles. Exhale, knees down. Exhale, heart forward. This time, baby cobra or upward facing dog. So lift up, roll the shoulders down and back. You can rest the legs on the ground, or you're gonna lift up and pull the heart forward and through. Inhale, exhale, release, tuck the toes under, push away from the earth, hips very high, pelvis forward, inhale, exhale, look forward, step, jump, hop, sit down. I'm not gonna be a show off, but what I want you to do from here is take the other side. Again, use the blanket if you need it. Move everything out of the way. So you'll notice how both sides are very divided in half. Hence, you don't have the same organs on the same side, right? You don't have two livers. Maybe we'd live longer, I don't know. The stomach here on the left side and the liver on this side, all right? Take a deep inhale. Lift up. As you exhale, fold forward. Again, if you're gonna use the strap, pull back tight on the reins. Inhale, exhale, hinge. Now, as I hinge forward, what I'm doing is I am pulling my pelvis forward, but I'm letting my sacrum go flat. So you have to hinge through the doors of your hip flexors, the V line. Now, you might be like, I don't know where that is, lady. It's like a couple of tissues underneath you, but yoga will help get rid of the issue tissues. And again, go back, always go back. If that's not happening, Janu Sirsasana A. A breath. All right. Here, you be Trangamukha. So then Trangamukha, what else is this good for? I don't know. It's good for looking weird. It's good for sounding weird. It's really good for sciatic nerve pain. It's very good for any type of uric acid buildup in the knees and the ankles and any scar tissue that you're wanting to prevent. Say, like myself, I've had an ankle injury before. It helps with that as also. It also helps you walk correctly, meaning because I'm lining everything up. So if this posture isn't happening, you're a crooked walker. Exhale, head down. Inhale, cross your ankles. Move that out of the way. Lift. Exhale, stand into your hands. Knees, chest, chin, or this time you can lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, knees can come down or off the ground. Push away from the earth. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, step up right, step up left. Inhale. Exhale, fold in, lift up through the kneecaps. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, Samasthiti. All right, now for our next posture. If that was enough, what I ask you to do is just rewind the video, go back, do it over and over again. Practice makes permanent, not perfect. You're already perfect, right? Inhale, lift. Exhale, so we're moving into Krachasana. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, step back right, step back left. You can always skip these vinyasas and just take a DOG if you're down with it. Otherwise, lower down Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take it home, pushing from the ground. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees, jump, step, hop through, do a funky dance. We're gonna walk forward, and as you walk forward, which is so funny, because we're gonna start with the right knee bent. I know it sounds strange, but this is just how the postures work and how they were written a very long time ago. I did not write it. So if you could do that, you take the leg to the side again. You use the blanket if you need to. You're gonna take a deep inhale. You can use a strap if you need to. So moving into Heron pose, Prashasana. Take the palms of the hands onto the strap, and inhale, lift the leg up. And then you spread the toes. And there we go. So once we're here, what you're gonna do is lengthen. Now, if you're like, I don't need the strap, lady, I'm like a pro, what are you doing? All right, so you can move this out of the way. It's okay, just be humble, challenge yourself, but take care of yourself. You're gonna inhale, lift the head up. Now exhale, pull the leg in. So where is this coming from? So I could just act all, yes, let me kick my leg up. Oh, look what I can do, let me put my head this way, that way. No, this isn't Cirque du Soleil. What I'm doing is it's coming from here. All right, so I'm pulling it into the lower abdominals. That's where I'm getting that lift. So I can let the sacrum come forward and lie flat as best as possible. And take a deep inhale, head back, exhale, pull in. Start to talk to your hamstrings. Inhale and exhale. So as you hang out here and eat a piece of pizza, we're gonna hold this first one for 25 minutes. You can turn it off because I'll still be here looking at you like, are you still holding it? Exhale, release out, don't do it. Take the leg out, inhale, exhale, lift, step it back. Take a DOG or take a vinyasa, extension of the breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, push. Take 2 deep breaths, 1 and 2. Exhale, bend the knees, other side. So step inside, rock this way. There's the tranga with the mukha, the face. Move this out of the way. Every day is changing. So again, use the strap if you need it. Don't hold it like a regular grip. And inhale, lift up 1 pada, 1 foot. Inhale, exhale. You're gonna lift. Take a deep inhale, lean back and pull in. Draw the elbows down, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2. And 1. Release. Cross your ankles. Inhale, exhale, step it back. Lower down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift your happy heart. Exhale, push away. Hips high, take 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, bend the knees, looking forward, step up right, step up left. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Let's take 2 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bellissimo, wonderful, good. Now you can fly like a heron. Do they fly? They kind of gaze, glide, whatever, gaze. If your gaze is stuck because of trying to lift your foot up, bam, it's okay. If that was too much for you, know that we have other videos on here, so you have to subscribe. If you subscribe, you'll get new videos coming. If this was just not something you wanted to do, you can always look at it as a reference for later. There's always, Facebook, there's always comments, like the video. If you have any questions that I didn't really go through on this, just don't be afraid to ask. There's always all these different social media networks you can find me on. Namaste.